Welcome back once again from ICC Academy I10 Tournament 2023. We are back with another game. CSS Group taking on UE 7 District Juniors. It's a league game. And CSF won the toss and they've decided to bat first. Conditions in the middle. It's going to remain the same. There's plenty of dew around.
We're all set for the toss of match number 6 in the ICC Academy I10 2023. It is CSS Group taking on 7 District Juniors. I've got the men on my left. It's Abhiram Hrithik, the captain of CSS Group, and of course Zainullah Zain, the skipper of 7 District Juniors. And as always, our match referee, Mr. Akbar Ali, is here to officiate the toss. It will be Abhiram to flip the coin. Head is the call.
It's a call and it's a tail.
Abhiram, you won the toss. What is the plan in this second back-to-back game that they are playing?
Yeah, we're going to bat first.
The reason for that is?
Pitch looks really good to bat on, so if we post a decent total on the board, I think bowlers will be able to defend it.
Yesterday you had a close game, but today was a very dominant performance, the match before this. What have you learned from the 2 games you've played so far? The lessons that you've learned and the positives you're taking from the game so far?
Like I said, it's a really good wicket to bat on. If we score enough runs on the board, it's always the pressure is on the chasing side with every dot ball which they concede. So we're going to defend. If we score 120, we think we'll be able to defend that score.
I wish you good luck. Go well.
Thank you so much.
Zainullah, 2 losses in 2 games. You've lost the toss as well. What are you thinking? What do you want to do better in this game than the previous games?
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Today we are going for a chase. So last 2 matches we lost when we are going for a bat. So now we just change a little and like we have a new plan from the coach and the management. So we think like if we won the toss, we also go like we will go for a chase. So we got that.
You got your wish. Now that you're bowling first, how much do you think you're going to restrict them? A good batting side, that is CSS Group. What do you think is a good target to achieve when you bat second?
We will try to keep them below 100. So we like our batting is too good. So we will try to like finish early.
Wish you all the best. Go well. That's the news from the centre. Then CSS Group in their second game of the day have won the toss, and this time they're going to bat first.
Thank you, Samir Yunus. And that's the news from the center. CSS Group won the toss and they've decided to bat first. Conditions in the middle, absolutely brilliant. Apart from this, plenty of dew, so the players have to adjust accordingly. Here is the first delivery outside off stump. It's going to be a wide for Khan Shafi to take the new ball. Khalid Shah opening the batting alongside Ranjit Mani for CSS Group. Earlier game, Khalid Shah got runs, as did Ranjit Mani. 45 for Khalid Shah and 46 unbeaten for Ranjit Mani. So they're coming off with a very good form under their belt in this format, in this tournament. CSS Group lost the first game and then 2 wins on the bounce. And nipping back it off the seam. Just a single. It's going to be leg buys. Furqan Shafi is a slippery customer. Not really tall in stature, but skids the ball onto you. This is a young looking side. 7 District Juniors. Great to see these youngsters getting these sort of opportunities, and all down to one man, Muhammad Haider, the owner of 7 districts, who's put his time and resources to get these youngsters these sort of facilities and opportunities to express their talent. Wide offside off stump. So far just struggling with the direction a little bit. Left and right hand combination, never easy, but you got to be on the money more often than not. CSS, they got a formidable batting lineup, especially at the top. Khalid Shah and Ranjit Mani, Rojit, Abhiram. With on offered, and he's gone over the top through extra cover. That's going to be the first boundary off the bat. Ranjit Mani opening the face. There was width on offered. Look at that replay. Decent length, but width. And he's just gone hard at it, up and over. That's the first boundary. CSS group, they're pretty much settled team. Settled unit. Good combination as well. Abhiram Ritvik, the skipper. You got Zuhaib Khan, Ranjit Mani. Strong side. This time pulled away. It's racing away. Not quite time. Will they come back for the second? No. Khalid Shah sends him back, and rightly so. Good bit of work from the Fuseman. Quick to get to the ball. Zainullah leading the side for 7 District Juniors. Farman Ali, the wicketkeeper, behind the stumps for juniors. He's got a bit of experience. He's played in 7 District Seniors as well. Shaurya Singh, Ahmed Tariq. We've got Nurullah Ayubi, Nabil Arshad. Nabil Aziz, he's a special talent with the ball. Left arm spinner. Harsh Desai, the ambidextrous cricketer, can bowl from both hands, right and left. Furqan Shafi on your screen. He's taken the new ball. Touch wavered. And they got Leheru, Anthony Suri as well. Plenty of talent on offer from 7 Districts Junior. Eight for none after 3 deliveries. I think Ranjit Mani was having trouble with his equipment, so he's changed his pad around. Now they got the mid wicket back for the left-hander, and a long on as well, because Khalid Shah really likes to go over the top. Very strong through the leg side as well. A use of the feet and having a real dip at Furqan Shafi. Doesn't make the connection. That's the way he plays. Plenty of self-confidence and belief in this man. It's pretty chilly here. 11 p.m. in the night. ICC Academy. Outfield is quite wet, so it's going to be a challenge for the fielders and the batsmen, but not much challenge for Khalid Shah. The kind of form he's shown. Short delivery and pulled away. Front of square for a boundary. He's got that trigger movement where he goes back deep in the crease. Anything short, he has ample time to rock back. Expensive first over from Furqan Shafi. Few extras and couple of boundaries. One more delivery to go. Oh, big swing and a miss. That's the end of the first over. It's 12 for none. This is opportunity here. Long on settling underneath, and Nabil Aziz is the man once again. It's a very good move from Zainullah to bring him on straight away, and he picks up another wicket. He's bowled really well. Even in the last game, he was the pick of the bowlers. Straight away, Ranjit Mani looking to go big over long on. That's a very good catch by Ahmed Tariq. It's 12 for 1. Twelve for 1, and it's the skipper Abhiram Ritwik walks out in the middle, batting at 3. Lost an early wicket. That's a big breakthrough for 7 District Juniors. They got Ranjit Mani caught at long on. That's a very good breakthrough. Nabil Aziz, brilliant with the ball once again. Wicket of his first delivery. He's got a good temperament. Quicker delivery straight to mid wicket. Quick running between the wickets. Gets off the mark. Brings Khalid Shah back on strike. This is a good matchup. Left arm orthodox against a left-hander. I don't think so Khalid Shah will be holding himself back. He will be really looking to put pressure back on the left arm spinner. But he's got canny ability to pick up wickets. Will be looking to drift the ball away from the left-hander. Can't afford to give it too much air. He's got a strong offside field. 3 fielders square on the offside and cover mid off. Quicker delivery. There you go. Very good delivery, that one. Skidding them on. It's got mid wicket and long on back. Khalid Shah goes big. This could be opportunity. Square leg coming around and he takes it. That's another wicket. Huge blow here for CSS Group. They lost both the openers now, and it's Nabil Aziz once again. That's brilliant bit of bowling and a very, very good catch. Running backwards. That's a very good take. 7 Districts Juniors, they are on top here. It's 13 for 2. New batsman Albin Elias, quality player, coming in at 4. Both are new to the crease. Abhiram has just faced 1 delivery and it's going to be Elias on strike. What a start here for the juniors. 2 wickets in the second over. Both the openers back in the herd. Pressure on CSS Group now. Nicely bowled. Oh, Haddy. The fielder was just a little slow. Off the mark. Good running in the end from these two. 14 for 2. Last ball of Nabil's over coming up. It's been a fantastic start. Quicker delivery once again. Worked away for a single to end the over. 2 overs done. 15 for 2. Fifteen for 2 here. Furqan Shafi continuing. Oh, good delivery. Good pacey delivery. It's got that skiddy action. He banged in halfway down that. Good carry in this track. That's what I love to see. Such a true wicket. If you're willing to bend your back, you get something out of it. That was a quick bouncer. Now the follow-up ball is so important. Middle and leg and tucked away for a single. There's spring in the step for everybody in 7 District Juniors. They got 2 wickets. Inform openers Khalid Shah and Ranjit Mani both gone. That must have lifted their morale. They're coming after a defeat in the last game. Juniors facing mighty Karwan. Oh, use of the feet, it gets beaten. That's a very good delivery. Alban looking to break the shackles. Perfect length, a little bit of movement. $16 for 2. These two have to rebuild this innings, but they got to go at a very good pace as well. He's a very positive player. Elias works that one through square leg. Picks up a couple of runs. Shafi on that occasion just drifting onto middle and leg. Can't afford to do that. He's got everybody up on the leg side, square leg inside the circle. There's a mid wicket protection on the offside, third man, and he's got a sweeper on the offside as well. Oh, good delivery. Not a great shot on that occasion. Beaten for that extra bit of pace and bounce. He's trying to fetch that from off stump. Not a great shot selection there. Fantastic start for 7 District Juniors. 18 for 2. One more delivery to go in the third over. This is up in the air. This could be another wicket. Zainullah takes it. And now 3 down here. CSS in big trouble. That's a very good take from the skipper, Zainullah. The pressure was building on Alban Elias, and he wanted to go over the top. Extra bit of bounce. Got that leading edge. Skied one up in the air, and a good catch there from Zainullah. After 3 overs, they're 18 for 3 now. Another bowling change. Harsh Desai. And he starts off left arm orthodox. Oh, should have been a little more tight there at the covers to stop that run. Sohaib Khan walks in at number 5. Strange batting position for him. For some reasons, was not opening today, but such a dangerous player. Against two left arm spinner Nabil Aziz and Harsh Desai, I think it's decided to continue left arm orthodox. Very powerful player, Sohaib. $20 for 3 here. On top here, the juniors. Very good delivery. Right up in the block hole. So far, very good start. 2 runs. 3 deliveries. He's looking good. Pressure building on CSS. Cut away. It's going to be 2. That's good placement as well from Abhiram. He's a solid batter. Likes to take time initially. Technically sound. It's going to be Sohaib who's going to use the long handle from the other end. Abhiram will look to bat through, take it a little deep. Struck hard, straight. Good work by Harsh Desai. That will hurt a little bit. It's a chilly sort of evening, late in the night. Dew really settling in here. As you can see on your screen, it's quite wet. Quicker delivery to end the over. 4 overs gone. 22 for 3 CSS group. Very good bowling figures so far from the juniors. Shafi's bowled well, picked up a wicket. Nabil Aziz brilliant. 2 wickets for 3 runs only. It's going to be Shoria Singh. Tough ask for the young leg spinner to bowl against quality left-hander like Zohaib. He's got his work cut out here. Cut away. In the gap. Going to be a couple of runs there. Length is so critical when you bowl into Zohaib. Can't. Margin of error is so minimum. I was fraction short and he rocked back. Cut that one away beautifully. Any year he will be inching to go down the ground. He goes big. This has gone all the way. Big one. How easily he struck that one. That is a monster blow. Terrific bat speed. Goes all the way. Way, way back. That's a big hit. They got to be really careful at this stage. Because Zohaib is that sort of player who can really change the course of the game. Fielder had a lot of work to retrieve the ball, get it back from the ground behind. Umpires just checking it. Brilliantly struck. and how easily he hit those big sixes. Short delivery, he got away with it. That was a loosener as well. Just gripped in the surface a little bit, and he was through the shot a little early. Zohaib will be touch disappointed. Shaurya Singh. This time he goes big again. This is further. Again. Launched down the ground. That was my worry. Bringing a leg spinner on against a quality left-hander. That's the first one. Oh, what a shot. 2 sixes. And all of a sudden CSS group run rate is climbing 36 for 3. And somebody again will have to rescue the ball. It's hard work when you're fielding at long on. Someone smacking it like that. That was a quicker delivery again. The big over this one. Zohaib opening up. He's looking really dangerous. 14 of this over so far. 5 deliveries gone. Has to be careful. Sure, you can't give any sort of flight. Zohaib will be looking to again launch him. Good delivery and nicely played. Picks up a single. And a 5 overs there, 37 for 3 at halfway stage. And the next 5 overs, it's going to be Samir Yunus will take you through to the end of this innings.
Thank you very much, Asghar Khan. Always a pleasure calling the game alongside you. CSS Group, not the best of starts for them. Lost 3 wickets very quickly. It's been slow going for them. Zohaib has just walked in at number 5 and provided some much needed injection into the run scoring. That previous over from Shaurya Singh. Couple of sixes in it. Now back to some medium pace for 7 District Juniors. They've introduced Lahiru Sandharuwan. Went for a few in his game before this, the first game of today. I'll be looking to make amends. He's bowling to a very dangerous batter. Zohaib Khan has been demoted down the order, generally opens the batting. Been brought down to number 5, and it might just work well in the favour of CSS Group. They need someone to stick around and bat till the end. Halfway through, they've only made 37. They'll need many, many more. Starts off with a short one, Lahiru. It's been pushed towards point. They'll get a single, which brings the skipper Abhiram on strikes. The skipper obviously has a big responsibility here. Needs to lead his team with the bat now. And as Zainullah, the skipper of 7 District Junior, was mentioning at the toss, they'll try to keep CSS Group below 100 runs. So far, they've done well in trying to achieve that. That run rate is just 7.5 per over. And they've got the batting to chase that down. He was opening up to play that shot. He knew Lahiru was going to drop it short. A good effort there from the fielder, but he's unable to cut it off. And will run away to the boundary. Too short. Abhiram shaped up very early to swivel across. He almost knew that Lahiru was going to pull the length back. And as a result, he was able to hit that towards the square leg boundary. Slowly now, CSS Group are finding some momentum. 42 for 3. Abhiram is on 10. Zohaib has gotten off to 17 very quickly. They need to find these boundaries regularly. At least 2 to 4, 2 to 3 4s and 6s every over. That's what will allow them to get to that 100-run mark. Slower delivery. Looking to go big towards mid-wicket. He'll be glad that he didn't middle it, otherwise he would have gone straight to the fielder's hand. It'll just be a single, which brings Zohaib on strike. I'm sure Zohaib will be shaping up to go big because there's not much time left in the game. In the innings, it's 4.5 overs left. We'll try to get at least another 60 from here on, get to that 100-run mark, and then apply a bit of pressure with their bowling. Playing a back-to-back games here, the second game on the trot CSS group, so they'll certainly be feeling it in the cold here. That's down the leg side. They do get the feeling that they may have brushed something. Yes, indeed, it has brushed the pad, and that's why the umpire hasn't called it a wide. Lahiru just not being able to find that proper line. It's been too offside-ish. This one to the leg side. It needs to be wicket to wicket here. On a good batting track like this, you've got to be very accurate and disciplined. Can't afford to be wavered. 2 balls left in this over. 6 runs given so far. That's much better. Just slowing it down on a good length. Zohaib can't do much about that. Just a check shot. He'll collect a single. 7 runs off this over so far. He's done well, but he needs to get out of it now. Abhiram Rithwik on strike, the skipper. I'm sure he'll be looking to finish it off with a big one. There's 25 deliveries left in this innings. They'll try to get at least 50 more runs, get to the 90s, and then hope that their bowlers, especially the 2 spinners, Nipun Babu and Vimal Nath of CSS Group, will try to restrict the 7 district juniors batting. The batting hasn't been a problem for the juniors. It's been their bowling that has let them down so far in this tournament. But today they've done well. Oh, inside edge. Luck going in the way of CSS Group. Not much Lahiru can do about that. That was a good delivery. Just got the under edge. Goes past the keeper as well, and it'll run away to the boundary. So CSS Group find a bit of luck there. And at the end of the 6th over, it's 48 for 3. .48 for 3. 4 overs left. Nurullah Ayub now introduced into the attack. But a medium pace once again. Zohaib will be on strike. The projected score is 80 from here on. They're going at 8 runs per over. CSS Group know that they'll need much more because this 7 district juniors team has shown that they are very good with the bat. Farman Ali is in good form. Full toss. Dispatched. And that's gone the distance. Right behind the backdrop. Zohaib Khan picks up another maximum. Nurullah Ayub being guilty of offering a full toss first up. And a batsman like Zohaib Khan needs no second invitation to hammer that away. Not easy these conditions to grip the ball. There's lots of dew. Very wet outfield. So every time the ball goes along the ground, you've got to give it a real good wipe. Nurullah Ayub guilty of bowling that full toss and paying the price with a maximum. This time he's able to pitch it. A nice bit of fielding there. The throw will be at the keeper's end. I managed to get a couple of runs. Zohaib now looking to really break loose, accelerate. 26 of 12 now. He's been their main batter. And if he sticks around till the end, they can easily get to that 100-run mark. CSS Group will be hoping that he does. Zainullah Zain has done well so far with the bowlers. He's rotated them very nicely round the wicket. Very well bowled. Superb Yorker. That's exactly where you need to be in these last few overs. Not much Zohaib Khan can do about that one. He's going at 200 strike rate, Zohaib. You offer anything loose to him, he's going to go after it. So we'll have to be pinpoint accurate here. This is short, pulled away. It'll only go as far as long on. And Zohaib will collect a single. There's 2 deliveries left. 9 runs off the over so far. 57 for 3 CSS group. And these two have put together a good partnership. 39 runs between the two of them. And they'll be looking to now make sure they bat till the end. Can't afford to lose another wicket here because the momentum is right now with them. We need a few more boundaries to finish on a high. Very well bowled. Nurullah has bowled a couple of very good Yorkers. And that's why he's been brought on now by the skipper to deliver exactly those deliveries. They've lost 2 of their games, 7 district juniors, so they desperately need a win here. That one's bowled into his body. Zohaib looking to pull that down towards square leg. Only gets a bit of inside edge and pad onto it. And that'll be another 1 run, which will end the 7th over. 59 for 3. Harsh Desai to bowl his second. Gave away just 4 runs in the first over. Bowled really well. The lengths he was hitting, quite difficult for the batters to get away. He'll be bowling to the left-handed Zohaib now. Will come around the wicket. 3 overs left in this innings. Zohaib will make room for himself, but he's followed him. It'll just be a single. So good first ball to follow up that first over. Harsh Desai is a very highly rated youngster. Under 19 for UAE. Certainly has a lot of experience playing in these conditions, in this sort of situations. Talented young man. Abhiram shuffling across the stumps, and Harsh once again does very well to float that outside off. However, Abhiram has hit that hard enough into the gap. And that'll be another boundary for CSS group. So they are finding that boundary, but you just get the feeling that it's just not enough. They need at least 3 in every over, or they need 1 big over in the next 2 that are going to come up. At least 20 runs off one of them. That'll help them propel this total to 100 runs, because as we've been reminding you, 7 district juniors do bat very well. Yes, they could have a failure, but so far they've shown us glimpses of what they can do with the bat. Look at that, a bit of innovation. This time also shuffling across the stumps, but looking to go over fine leg. Harsh was quick to understand what Abhiram was doing there, so pushed it quicker outside the off stump. A good comeback delivery after getting hit for that boundary. Right back behind the bowler. An effort there from Nabil, but he's unable to stop that from going to the boundary. So 2 boundaries in this over now. Abhiram is really breaking loose. He was hoping that Zohaib will be the one who will do all the hitting, but now he's realized that there's not much time left in this innings. He also has to play a few big shots, and he's done that so far in this over. Couple of boundaries. The score moves on to 68 for 3. Abhiram is now on 24 of 16, so he's playing a captain's knock here. And now Harsh Desai wants to come over the wicket. In fact, that's round the wicket. Beg your pardon. And he's bowled himself, Abhiram. One of the most bizarre dismissals you'll see. He's walked across the stumps, looked to go over fine leg, but he's tapped it straight to his own stumps. Well, we've seen a lot of things in cricket. This is another one of those unusual ways of getting out. Harsh Desai won't complain though. He's got a wicket under his name. And a full toss there. Could have easily hit it anywhere he wanted, but he chose to go behind the keeper, eventually hitting his own stumps. So CSS Group lose their 4th wicket now. It's 68 for 4. Last ball of Harsh Desai's spell. And he offers a juicy and a friendly full toss to Rojit, who's just come out to bat. What was looking like a good spell, he spoilt it by offering that 6. Look at that. A dream delivery to any bowler, any batter who's come out to bat. In the first ball, he gets a nice full toss. Says, thank you very much. I'm going to hammer that down towards mid-wicket and pick up a 6. It's a bit of an anti-climax to the over, but Harsh Desai has bowled well. 1 for 19 in his 2. It's 74 for 4 with 2 overs left in this innings. Lahiru Sandharwan to bowl the penultimate over of this innings. His second one, he gave away 11. Unlucky to concede that boundary of the last ball of the previous over. Now he'll have to bowl to Zohaib, who's been starved of the strike in the previous over. He's asking the question, but that seems to have pitched outside the leg stump. Yeah, Farman Ali telling him with a smile, mate, you're asking for too much. Zohaib, though, was looking to go onto the back foot and pull him, but the ball got to him very quickly. Good bit of pace from Lahiru Sandharwan. Skinny customer. He doesn't really get the reward for the bowling that he does. He's often called up to bowl in difficult situations and most times ends up on the wrong side in terms of his figures, but he's a much better bowler than his stats might suggest. Lahiru Sandharwan. Slower delivery. And he's castled him. Very good change of pace. Deceived him. Zohaib Khan looking to get under that and go big on the leg side. Completely missing that one, and the leg stump is rattled by Lahiru Sandharwan. Very good delivery, very good change. And Zohaib Khan knew nothing much about that. They've got rid of the big danger man. Now CSS Group have lost half their side. It's 74 for 5. Right then, 10 deliveries left in this innings. Hafif has just come out to bat. CSS Group have crawled along to get to 74 for 5. 7 district juniors will be very happy with the way they've bowled so far. There's still 10 balls to go. It could easily go wrong from here onwards, but Lahiru Sandharwan has picked up the big wicket of Zohaib Khan. A good first ball to the new batter. Gets the inside edge. Trickle to fine leg. They'll still manage to get the single, so Hafif gets off the mark and brings Rojit on strike, who's faced just one and got a big sixer, big maximum of it. Let's see if he continues in the same fashion. He has not much of a choice, honestly. 9 deliveries left. The best thing to do now is to try and hit everything out of the park. 75 for 5. That 100 now seems a distant target. They're trying to at least get to 90. That they will feel should be able to defend CSS group. Oh, this has gone really high. He's got a lot of elevation. The fielder, well, he had his eyes on it for a long time, Harsh Desai. That was twirling and swirling in the air. And in the end, it was a little too difficult for the youngster to pick that up. Good effort, but goes begging. Lahiru Sandharwan with a bit of pace there. He got Rojit to play that big shot. It went really, really high. Harsh Desai got to it, but just couldn't hold on. They've run a couple of runs in the process. Rojit KG now on 8 of 2. Well, he's hit 2 big shots. The 2 deliveries that he's faced. And 2 more left in Lahiru's over. Slower delivery. This has gone on the off. A good effort to try and stop that, but it will run away to the boundary. Lahiru Sandharwan going on the offside, and Rojit has absolutely thrown the kitchen sink at that. Look at that. Not really middling it, but the outfield here is so quick because of the dew. It's just run away. Good effort there by the fielder, but unfortunately it just bumped off him and went outside the boundary line. So now they move to the 80s. 81 for 5 with 7 deliveries left. Can they still get to that 100-run mark? They need a big last over, CSS group. They're going at 9 runs per over now. Another full toss, low and down towards square leg. A good stop there from Harsh Desai. Brilliant, brilliant effort. Certainly saved a boundary. Could have easily let that go going for the catch, but he knew from the very beginning that he needs to put in the dive forward and stop that at any cost, and he's done very well. Those are the little things that can win and lose you games. He's done well there to stop the boundary. 9 overs done. It's 82 for 5. 1 more left in this innings. Nabil Aziz once again putting in a brilliant performance. Picked 2 wickets in his first over. He's been asked to deliver the last one now. Rojit is on strike. Hit a couple of good shots so far. On this one too, he goes big on the off. The fielder is getting underneath it, and he's taken a good catch this time, Harsh. He's been kept busy in the previous over, and on this over, the first ball, Rojit has hammered it towards deep extra cover, and Harsh Desai there grabs that one. Very good catch again. Not easy to take this in the night sky, but he's done well. So 3 wickets now for Nabil Aziz, giving away just 3 runs so far. CSS group are slowly falling away. It's 82 for 6 with 5 deliveries left in this innings. Three for Nabil Aziz. He's had a brilliant outing so far with the ball in hand. And now he's going to bowl to a new batter who has just joined Hafif here. They've had their struggles, CSS group. And today hasn't been the best for them with the bat. Vimalnath, spinner. Well, the keeper seems quite confident that that's out, and in fact the umpire has given it. So back-to-back wickets. That's wicket number 4 for Nabil Aziz. Wow. He's having an evening of his life here. Look at that. Floated outside off. Nabil Aziz looking for that big slog. Beg your pardon. Vimalnath looking for that big slop. So the left-arm spinner gets the left-arm spinner. Yeah, there you go. That's the angle. His front foot was parked, but it was parked in front of the crease, not behind the crease. And as a result, the umpire had no hesitation in raising his finger. So Vimalnath goes for a duck. Nabil Aziz has picked up 2. He's on a hat-trick. 82 for 7. Gihan Chaturanga walks out at number 9 for CSS Group. He is their go-to medium pacer in those middle overs, but now he has to face a hat-trick delivery from Nabil Aziz, who's had a brilliant outing so far. In the first game, he picked up 2 wickets. Now he's picked up 4 and given away just 3 runs. He's on a hat-trick. Can he get the first hat-trick of the I10 ICC Academy 2023? No change in the field. Gihan Chaturanga will be looking for a boundary. That's outside off. The umpire will call it a wide though. Little too far for his liking. Still 4 deliveries left. 83 for 7 now. Gihan Chaturanga needs to find a boundary here. 1s and 2s won't do. Oh, this is big again. Hasn't got all of it. Go down towards long on. And Gihan will get off strike with that single. Now that brings Hafif to strike. 3 deliveries left. Both these batters have just arrived on the crease. So this is ideal for 7 district juniors. At the business end of this innings, they've got 2 new batters on the crease. Just what they would have liked. And if you told them that they'll give you 80 odd runs to chase, they would have happily taken it. Good bowling performance this from the youngsters. Big shot from Hafif. The good old slog sweep. Harsh Desai once again over there like a wall. He won't let anything go past him. They'll manage to get a couple of runs, but they won't mind that 7 district juniors. It's the boundaries that they don't want to give away. Nabil Aziz has bowled a brilliant spell so far. 4 for 7 in a T10. This is fantastic stuff from the left armer. Two deliveries left in this innings. Hafif is on strike. He's offered a bit of flight there. Oh, that's through his legs. This is unfortunate. They've been so good, 7 district juniors throughout the game. But the fielder there down at deep square leg has let down his bowler by letting that go through the legs. And that'll be a much needed boundary which allows CSS Group to get to 90. Old-fashioned slog that from Hafif. And here's a look at that. Yeah, not putting his body behind the line. Elementary mistake there. Last ball of the innings. Pushed down towards the leg. That should be an extra run offered. Nabil needs to be careful here. He's picked up 4 wickets. There's no need to spoil his figures by trying too hard. Maybe he's pushing for a fifer. Now is the last ball. 91 for 7 is what CSS have managed so far. And again, it's a wide, but it's been stumped. They'll check if that's out or not. It seemed like Farman Ali was quick enough to take the wickets off. And if he's done that, then that'll be a fifer for Nabil Aziz. It seems like he's got the bat down in time. We'll take a closer look, but it seems that Hafif has managed to just get his bat back down in time. We'll have another look at that. Yeah, slower frame is what will help us decide. Bat is still in the air, still in the air. Yeah, that's when he's grounded it. And now the bails come off. So it is not out. He will survive. Nabil doesn't get his 5-5 yet. And he's bowled 2 wides, though he's trying too hard, you might think, to get that 5-5. And that's why those wides are being offered. Ideal thing would be for him to just bowl it out now. Dot ball, single, doesn't matter. Offers a slower delivery. Short one. Harsh Desai will come around to cut that off. They're coming back for the second. In fact, they will come back for the third as well. This time, though, it seems much closer. Farman Ali with a good bit of pickup and getting rid of the ball very quickly. And there might just be a run out there. Let's have another look. Good throw from Harsh, but not quick enough. Farman had to do the hard work there. Picked it up and just flicked it towards the stumps. And it seems like, yes, the bails have come off and the bat is still outside the crease. So that'll be a wicket of the last delivery. So eventually CSS Group lose 8 wickets. They'll get a couple of runs on the last ball. But brilliant figures for Nabil Aziz. 4 for 15 in his 2 overs. And CSS Group end up with 94 runs exactly with the fall of the 8th wicket. They tried to come back for the 3rd one in that last ball, but they just couldn't complete it. So in their 10 overs, after having chosen to bat for CSS Group, they managed 94 runs. Khalid Shah and Ranjit Mani couldn't really do the same thing they did in the previous game. They got out quite cheaply. Then Abhiram joined Zohaib Khan. Both of them were stitching together a good partnership, 24 and 29 for them. But other than that, once those two went out, it was a real struggle. Roji tried with a couple of big shots, but he couldn't really go on there. And with the ball, 7 district juniors were brilliant. Except for Shaurya Singh, who was expensive, the rest of them put in a really good shift. The pick of the bowlers, obviously, Nabil Aziz. 2 overs, 4 for 15. A brilliant outing for the youngster. And I'm sure they've done enough for their batters to come out and chase this down. 95 will be their target. We will take a quick break, and when we come back, the chase will be on.
Welcome back once again from ICC Academy. CSS group required. Batting first, rather scored 94 for 8 in 10 overs, 7 districts required. 95 to chase this one down. I think they have a fair chance with plenty of dew and a wet outfield and a good batting wicket. So if they play well, the juniors, they should cruise towards a victory here. But it won't be as easy, because CSS group got some pretty experienced bowlers in their ranks. Ranjit Mani there, Vimal Nath, Nipan Babu. Gyan Chaturanga. It's going to be a very interesting run chase. 9.50 required run rate for 7 district juniors. Tanish Suri and Farman Ali in the middle. 2 quality batsmen. Tanish Suri, very stylish right-hander. Enormous talent. Farman Ali, he's been in very good form in this tournament, at the top of the order. Gyan with the brand new ball. Here we go. Full and driven straight to backward point. Just a hint of outswing. Gyan is someone who likes to pitch the ball up. Look for that movement. It's a wet outfield late in the night. So they've got to keep the ball dry as possible. For that they have to use a lot of towels. Not easy to bowl in these conditions. Oh, picked up by Tanish Suri. Fine leg settled underneath it, but he's just a spectator. That's a terrific blow. What a great shot to get off the mark. This is the talent of the man. On middle and leg and beautifully picked up. He was not bothered about that fielder. It's squarish. Square leg. Backfoot square leg. That's a big hit. Big boundary square of the wicket, and he took on the man in the deep. Nailed it for 6. That's a great hit. No half measures. That's a quality shot. Short delivery, takes on the man one more time and gone again. 6 more. What a shot here with Tanish Suri. Back-to-back 6s here. Wow, what a shot. Trigger movement, back and across, and he hooks that one away for 6. This is a special talent, Tanish Suri. Class act. What a shot. That's a special hit. He's such a pleasing player on the eyes. When he's in full flow, he's absolutely a treat to watch. 2 6s, back-to-back 6s. Can Gyan surprise him with something special? Slow delivery maybe. Yeah, right on the money, and nicely behind it as well. Nicely played. That was change of pace into the wicket. We all know Tanish Suri is a special talent, this youngster. Not afraid to play his shots, and he's got some great cricketing shots in his armory. Good cutter of the ball, excellent driver as well. Very strong off the pads. He's a complete package. This time bottom of the bat, and luckily for him, just goes away from the fielder at mid-on. That was another change of pace. So Gyan very quickly realizing he's got to mix his pace around. Can't afford to be predictable. But already it's a good start for SDJ. good delivery to finish the over. 13 for none after 1. It's going to be Farzeen to share the new ball with Gyan. 13 for none here, STJ in the first over. He's a tall lad. Good bowler. Pretty handy if he hits the right areas. They got Ranjit Mani and then the spinners. Nipan Babu, Vimalnath. Not easy conditions to bowl because of the wet outfield. 82 required of the 9 overs. That is, run rate is not an issue. They still got some very good batting to come. Zainullah in the shed. They got Ahmed Tariq as well. Oh, very good delivery. That one nip back. He has that ability to move the ball off the seam. That was a very good delivery. Tanisuri here. Good delivery and nicely played. Good running between the wickets from these two. Quick. Good understanding as well for Farman Ali and Tanisuri. This is a good opening combination for 7 district juniors. Oh, real dip at that one. Width was on offered here. And Farman Ali was really looking to climb into that one. That brings a field change. Third man comes up in the circle. And they push the long on back. Long on and square leg. 2 fielders out on the boundary in the first power play here. Pulled away in front of square. That's a very good shot. Long on coming around, but won't be able to chase that one down. That's a very good shot. It was short and sat up in the wicket. Farman Ali is a very good puller of the ball. Played it with control. Rolled his wrist as well. That's a very good shot to get off the mark. He's a very positive player, Farman Ali. Farzeen. Outside edge and third man up in the circle. It's another boundary. Big shot. And the pace and the bounce in the wicket. Doing the rest. Lost his shape there. Looking to go through mid wicket and a big outside edge. Thick outside edge. Races away. A third man was in play. That would have been a straightforward catch for that fielder, but not to be. That's how this game goes. That's why they say flash, flash hard. In a format like this, often you get away with these sort of shots. Pitched up, another outside. Half of the bat is raced away. Third man up in the circle. Little bit of shape going away from the right-hander, and that decision of having third man up in the circle is not working for Fazeen. Another boundary to finish the over. 2 overs gone there. 26 without loss. First sign of spin here for CSS group. Nipan Babu into the attack. Left arm spinner. Starts off with a full toss. And Tanis Suri goes down the ground for another boundary. These two are certainly putting a lot of pressure here on CSS group. Aiming for that block all. Turn out to be a juicy full toss. Not easy with these wet conditions. 30 for none in 2.1 overs. That's a very good start. Looking to use his feet straight to the skipper at extra cover. Cut away. Doesn't find the gap. Good work at backward point. No real spin in this track. Fantastic batting wicket. If you get your eye in. Sahar is coming on. Looking for that sweep shot. Not a great idea. The ball skidding on, you can go look to go straight down the ground. It's a lot easier shot. It can easily cannon into the stumps. Short delivery is a very good player of anything which is fraction short. He's a very, very good puller of the ball. Farman Ali, quick feet. Great placement as well. Fast outfield. Once you beat the inner ring, there's no chance of stopping that one. Square leg fielder, he had hardly 5 yards to move. Such is the power of the man. Oh, this is very good shot. Using his feet and going down the ground. That's a lovely footwork from Farman Ali. He is playing really, really well here. 3 overs done there, 39 without loss. 7 district juniors. As you look at the replay, no real spin. That wasn't a bad delivery, but terrific footwork from the youngster. After 3 overs, they are 39 for none. Another spinner brought into the attack, Vimalnath. Tanisuri works that one through square leg. What a start by these two. It's always tough under these conditions to bowl. Late in the night, wet outfield. No real spin on offer. It's difficult to control the ball as well. CSS group, they're under pressure. Good work in the deep. That's excellent fielding. That's what is required at this stage. Run rate is not an issue. 54 of 40. These two just need to be there. Suri on 20 of 11. Punched off the back foot. Just a single, too long off. CSS, they would be disappointed. They're just short, maybe 20 odd short with the bat. These are the tough conditions to restrict. He goes for that slog sweep in the gap and picks up a boundary. That's 4 more for Farman Ali, you little beauty. He's playing a little gym here. He's shown very good form throughout this tournament. Making full use of that opportunity provided by the selectors. And he is cashing in big time. His coach Sajad Ali Abbasi, pretty relaxed in the dugout. Enjoying this partnership. Gives himself room. Picks up a single. Required run rate is just hovering around 7.5. That's not a problem. It's all about wickets. These two are well set. Inside edge. And of a decent over from Vimalnath. 4 overs gone there. 47 without loss. .47 for none. It's going to be Zoeb Khan to roll his arm over. Not a great start down the leg side. It's going to be called as a wide. Couple of runs there added to the total. Score moves on to 49 for none. What a start this from these two, Tanish Suri and Farman Ali. Juniors are cruising along. Use of the feet. This is terrific batting. Although it's just a single, but that's class from this man. Not letting the spinners settle. Quick footwork, and that brings the half century. 50 without loss. Ideal start when you're chasing a modest total. 45 more required. Short delivery picked away. This time he doesn't find the placement. He's been so good with that shot. And his smile tells you a story. He's a lovely character. He's Farman Ali, little wicket keeper. Naughty as well at times. Enjoys his cricket. Fantastic character. There's time, improvisation, and brilliantly done by Tanesh Suri. He got himself into a terrific position. That was the quicker delivery. He's got the length. The way he moved across, and what a shot. That's brilliant. He's played some fantastic shots so far. He's a special kid. One for the future. Lovely batting. Running the first one hard. Throw at the keeper's hand. But brilliant running this one. Hard square. That ball just bounced a little more than the liking of the wicket keeper. A better throw could have made things interesting, but this terrific batting. Just 38 more required here of 32. Poor delivery, but he gets away with it. This time slower through the air. It's going to be buys. Farman Ali would love to finish this game with a not out somewhere around another 20 odd. Maybe he can get to his 50 if he marches along. This time pulled away. Hard work for the long on fielder. He does really well. Great effort, but this is touch and go. They will be checking with third umpire. Did his body was in contact with the rope when he stopped that one? Powerfully struck straight down the ground. Wow, what a great effort. Did really well to stop that one. It's hard to tell from these pictures. I think it's going to be a boundary. He was in contact with the rope. It's given as a boundary. 60 for none after 5 overs and 35 more required. It's going to be Vimal Nath to continue, and Tanish Suri continues in style. That's a great shot through backward point. For the rest of the innings, there's going to be Samir Yunus to take you through.
Thank you, Asghar Khan. This has been a brilliant chase by 7 District Juniors so far. Tanish Suri is batting absolutely beautifully. It's been a joy to watch, a treat to watch. He's putting on a real show here tonight. He's made this target seem extremely easy. Vimal Nath now into his second over, was expensive in the first one. 64 for none, chasing just 85. He's making it very easy here. Beg your pardon, chasing 95. And this time he shuffles across and goes behind fine leg. This is beautiful batting. He's toying with the bowler and the fielders. He knows exactly where the gaps are, Tanish Suri, and he's exploiting them. 7 District Juniors throughout this tournament, They have batted quite well. They've got the runs on the board. They've got the top order which has fired. Farman Ali and Tanish Suri especially. The bowling was the one that let them down a couple of times. But today, they've been brilliant with the ball. And now they're putting in another good performance with the bat. CSS group, well, it's a back-to-back game for them. So they will feel a bit tired. But they've been very ordinary here in defending this 94 runs that they've put up. 25 required now. Cut away from very close to the body. Tanish Suri will get a single. They've got a couple of boundaries in this over. That required run rate is very, very comfortable. Required 24 from 26. So less than runner ball is what they need. This should be over very quickly. The way these two are going about. 7 District Juniors will be very pleased with their performance this evening. Cutting it away from very close to the off stump. And that could have been much closer had it been a direct hit. But these two have run between the wickets extremely well. Farman Ali and Tanish Suri. Two very good batters. They've played some brilliant shots all around the park. Certainly entertained us here at the ICC Academy. 30 of 14 for Farman. 39 of 21 for Tanish Suri. Both of them have an opportunity to try and get to their half century. More so Tanish Suri. Nicely pushed away towards mid-wicket. And long on will cut it off. It will be just a single. Tanish moves on to 40 now. He's got 10 more to get to his half century. 22 required to win the game. 73 for none in 6 overs. The left arm spinners have done well so far for CSS group, but today they are being neutralized by these two batters. Looking to come down the track and go big. He'll just get a single off that. Tanish will get a single and get Farman Ali back on strike. 21 required now. This could well be over in the next over or so. 74 for none in 6.1 overs. What a chase this has been from 7 District Juniors. Down the track, misses it completely, and the first wicket falls. Farman Ali in a hurry to finish things off. Comes down the track, looks to go big down the ground. And Nipun Babu has beaten him. And he's been stumped. So 7 District Junior will lose a wicket eventually. But it might just be too late for CSS group. They won't celebrate because they know it too well as well. Farman Ali walks away after a very good start alongside Tanish Suri. 7 District Juniors are 74 for 1. Ahmed Tariq will be the batter to come out at number 3. And he has a simple job to do. Just get the strike to Tanish Suri, who's on 41 of 23. 21 required to win this game now. CSS group have finally managed to break that opening partnership. Courtesy Nipun Babu, who's bowled well for them. in the recent past. Yeah, he's been the one to provide the breakthrough for them. Can they maybe just pull a few strings and upset 7 District batting here? Flight offered, push right through the bowler's legs, and that'll run away to the boundary. What a start by Ahmed Tariq to get off the mark. Full delivery. He's driven it extremely well. And it was hit so firmly, Nipun didn't even want to try and stop that. It's through his legs and onto the fence. 17 required now. This is becoming too easy for 7 District Juniors. The batting has looked fantastic for them. Full again. This time he drives it through the covers, but the cover field does keep a bit arm over there. Can't stop the single from being taken, so that brings Tanish Suri to strike. He needs 9 for his half century, and the team needs 16 to win the game. Well, he certainly deserves one here. Certainly a player of the match performance. But it is, of course, Nabil Aziz, who's also bowled brilliantly. But Tanish Suri goes on hitting those big shots. This one, once again, very nicely timed, very nicely hit towards long off. Even though there's a fielder down there, there's no chance for him to cut it off. Khalid Shah gave up, knowing that there was no way he's going to stop that. He moves on to 45 now. 1 delivery left in this 7th over. Will he go for a glory shot and get to his half century? Yeah, he'll just push that down towards long on. We'll get a single and keep strike for the next over. Brilliant, brilliant stuff this. Nipun Babu finishes his spell 1 for 24. 7 overs, 84 for 1. SDJ requires just 11 runs to win this game. Seven District Juniors, they've lost 2 of their games that they've played before this, but this one, it seems like they'll finally get their first points on the board, thanks to a superb bowling display first, especially from Nabil Aziz, who picked up 4 wickets, and now with the bat, it's Tanish Suri, who earlier on partnered with Farman Ali, and now he's got Ahmed Tariq to try and finish this game off. Gihan Chaturanga was expensive in his first over, gave away 13. Now he'll bowl to Tanish, who's on 46 of 25, looking for his half century. And also to finish this game off. 11 required. Full toss to start things off. He'll just push it down to long on, get a single. And the required score now comes down to 10 of 17. 85 for 1. This has been a superb chase by the youngsters of 7 District Juniors. Their batting was always good in this tournament. Both times they batted well, got beyond 100. But it was their bowling that let them down. But today, they managed to keep the opposition to a 94 runs, and they've done well with the bat again to come close to finishing it. Slower delivery from Gihan. Ahmed Tariq still wants a single. A shy at the stumps. Could have been another wicket. Ahmed wants to give strike back to Tanish because he understands that Tanish is 3 runs short of his half century. You don't want to take too many risks. The primary goal should be to win the game. And it doesn't matter who scores the winning runs. They need the win, 7 District Juniors, to stay alive in this tournament. Wide outside the off stump from Gihan Chaturanga. This time they'll manage to get the single. And importantly, bring Tanish Suri on to strike. 3 required for his 59 runs to win the game. The result seems inevitable here. Just a matter of how many balls they'll have to spare when they win the game. Tanish might just take it easy just to get to his half century, or will he look for a sleek boundary to get there quicker? 3 deliveries left in this over from Gihan Chaturanga. 9 runs required to win the game. Down the leg side, push towards deep fine leg. The fielder should be able to cut it off. No, it goes through his hands. And that should bring up the half century. A very well compiled and well-deserved half century for the youngster. It's been an innings of finesse and strength and power from the youngster. Well done, young man. Very well played. And that was the boundary that brought it up for him. Seemed like a regulation stop there. But this wet outfield has made life very difficult for the fielders. This one goes through his hands. And now just 5 runs required. Is there a big shot coming up to finish things off here? Down the ground. He'll look to get under it. He'll stay along the carpet. This one will be cleanly picked up. It'll just be a single. 1 delivery left in the over. Ahmed Tariq is on strike. 4 runs required. 1 hit away. 7 District Juniors from getting their first win of the ICC Academy I10 tournament in 2023. They've gone along very, very well in this chase. Did the hard work with the ball in the field. Now they've come out and batted extremely well. Slower delivery, hit back straight to the bowler. And Gihan Chaturanga is unable to hang on to that one. Dot ball to end the 8th one. It's 91 for 1. 4 runs required. Four runs to win in 2 overs. CSS Group have called on their strike bowler, Farzin, who's been expensive. 13 runs in his 1 over to bowl this penultimate over. And this should be well and truly over in a couple of deliveries with Tanish Suri on strike. He's made 52 of 28. What a performance from him. He's shown us glimpses of what he's capable of in the previous games. Today, he's done what his team has wanted him to. Chase down the score and be there till the end. 4 runs required, 1 hit away. The fielders are all up in the circle except for fine leg, third man, and deep extra cover. Of course, there's a deep mid wicket as well. Long on and long off have been brought up. So expect something short. He's not going to offer anything full, that's for sure. Oh, big. Really, really big. This has gone all the way up in the sky. But it hasn't got the distance. Zohaib Khan there getting under that one at mid-on. And Tanish Suri in an anti-climax has to finally walk back into the pavilion after what he's done to put his team on the victory path. Good catch there by Zohaib Khan. And with that wicket, the inevitable result will only be delayed. What a fine performance from this youngster. 52 of 28. A brilliant innings. And he has to walk back now. 91 for 2. Will be the skipper to walk out at number 4. And he will be the one who looked to finish things off here. 4 runs required. Zainullah Zain, the skipper, walks out. Farzin has picked up a wicket off his first delivery of the 2nd over. 91 for 2 now. Will they be able to finish it off, or will CSS Group be able to drag this to the last over? Mid-on and mid-off are still up in the circle. They are bringing mid-wicket up as well now. Trying to challenge the batter to try and go big on the leg side. That is a longer boundary. But there's ample protection on the offside as well. Farzin now will run in. 4 runs required to win for 7 District Juniors. He'll let that one go. Just taking a bit of time here. He doesn't want to take any risks. Zainullah wants to ensure that the result goes their way. 4 off 10 now. A rare dot ball in this game, in this innings. Going at a run rate of almost 11 runs per over. So eventually they're losing the toss there. May have just worked in 7 District's favour. The last 2 games they batted first, put on a decent score but just couldn't defend it. But in this game, they were forced to bowl first and they bowled well. to restrict CSS group to 94. And now they've chased well as well. Down the ground, big shot onto the offside. There is a fielder down there. So it'll just be a single. Now that required score is just 3 runs. In fact, there's an overthrow. So it'll come down to 2 runs. Zainullah will keep the strike for the last couple of deliveries. For the last 3 deliveries to be more precise. 2 runs more. Zainullah Zain has got off the mark with that double. 2 runs away from registering their first win. 7 District Juniors. CSS Group with this game will have played 4. They've won 2, lost 1, and they are on their way to lose another one here. Played back-to-back games. Never easy to do that. But it is a shorter format. Short down the leg side. Should be called a wide. Now it's down to 1 run. 7 District Juniors are 1 run away from registering their first win of the ICC Academy I10 tournament. Farzeen, they are looking to maybe rattle Zainullah up with that bouncer, but just not getting the line right. Down the leg side. Cut away towards third man. Zainullah crosses over for a single. And it's done and dusted for the 7 District Juniors. They registered their first win in this I10 tournament at the ICC Academy. And the skipper, quite fittingly, will score the winning runs. He will be a happy man. They've had a couple of tough games. Their bowling wasn't up to the mark in those 2 games. But today, they've bowled really, really well to restrict a very good CSS group team to just 94 runs. And in reply, their batters, especially at the top, Farman Ali and Tanish Suri, who had batted very well so far in the tournament. Their bowlers didn't back them up today. Also, they turned up and batted brilliantly to ensure that 7 District Juniors go on to win the game inside 9 overs with 8 wickets in hand. So an all-round performance from the youngsters. And I'm sure they will be a very happy bunch as they walk away from this ICC Academy Oval. Handshakes will take place. Congratulations are in order for the men in orange. A good day for them overall. CSS Group, well, they played 2 as well. Won 1 and lost the second one. So that's how they went about chasing their 95. Tanish Suri and Farman Ali at the top. A brilliant partnership. They really set the tone and ensured that there was no way for CSS Group to come back into the game. Farzeen and Nipun getting rid of those 2. 52 of 29 for Tanish Suri. Brilliant, brilliant innings. 2 sixes and 6 fours. Farman Ali in his 30 of 15. 6 fours. And Ahmed Tariq in the end, along with Zainullah, applying the finishing touches and ensuring that they get home. 4 extras bowled by CSS Group. Well, all of them going for runs. Gihan, none for 20. Farzeen picking up 1 wicket for 17. Nipun Babu, 1 for 24. Vimal Nath, none for 21 in his 2 overs. And Zohaib giving away 12 runs in his 1 over. 7 District Juniors eventually will register their first win in this tournament. They win the game by 8 wickets and 8 deliveries to spare. That is what happened in this game. CSS Group chose to bat first after winning the toss. Zohaib with a top score of 29. Abhiram, the skipper, with 24. Nabil Aziz bowled brilliantly. 4 wickets in those middle overs really rattled the CSS Group batters. Furkan Shafi with a wicket and Harsh Desai, the youngster, with a wicket as well. In reply, Tanish Suri and Farman Ali made light work of that chase. Got to that 95 with just 2 wickets lost and winning the game by 8 wickets. We will take a quick break, and when we come back, it will be the post-match presentation with Asghar Khan. Until then, it's goodbye and good night from all of us here in the Combox.
तुम्हारी यार कसम से हार्ड वर्क है लड़कों के लिए वेरी गुड मैन ग्रेट जॉब
Check, check, 1, 2, 3.
it comes because
Hello and welcome back to the post-match presentation ceremony of the match number 6 of ICC Academy I10 2023, which was played between 7 District Juniors and CSS Group. Before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors for all their support towards this tournament. Tournament's organizer ICC Academy, streaming partner FanCode, sports sponsor 7 Districts and Speds Real Estate, YouTube's streaming partner Cricfit, broadcast and event partner Sport Ethic. In the match number 6, CSS Group won the toss and batted first, managed only 94 for 8. And in reply, 7 District cruised towards a victory. And it was a brilliant bowling performance from Nabil Aziz, which earned him the Man of the Match award, 4 for 15. And to present the Man of the Match award, we've got Mr. Akbar Ali, the match referee. Nabil Aziz, could you please come forward and collect your trophy and our souk gift hamper. Absolutely brilliant performance with the ball. He dismissed both the openers and then chipped in with those wickets. Phenomenal form for Nabil Aziz continues. Congratulations, बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. जिधर भी जा रहे हैं आप छाए हुए हैं माशाल्लाह.
जज़ाकल्लाह. अस्सलाम वालेकुम. हाँ, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. जैसा मतलब बीच में मेरा परफॉर्मेंस काफ़ी ख़राब चल रहा था, तो मेरे सीनियर्स ने मुझे काफ़ी सपोर्ट किया और हैदर भाई, मोहम्मद हैदर सर ने मुझे सपोर्ट किया. मतलब उन्होंने बोला नहीं तुमसे होगा, बिल्कुल करो, क्योंकि मेरा परफॉर्मेंस बीच में काफ़ी ज़्यादा ख़राब जाने लगा था. तो फिर उसके बाद अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह परफॉर्मेंस किया और फिर फरमान भाई जो विकेट कीपर थे आज मैच में, उन्होंने मुझे बहुत अच्छा सजेशन किया. इसके पहले भी मैंने अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह उन्होंने सजेशन दिया था, तो विकेट के हिसाब से मैं चल रहा था. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जो भी हुआ सब अच्छा है, अल्लाह का शुक्र है.
दोनों ओपनर्स जब खेल रहे थे आपको लाए सर्कल के फ़ौरन बाद. इजी कंडीशंस नहीं है, काफ़ी ड्यू भी है, तो कैसे कंट्रोल किया आपने? आपके माइंड में गेम प्लान क्या था?
हाँ, मेरे माइंड में ये था क्योंकि जो बैट्समैन थे ऑलरेडी, क्योंकि उनको लग रहा था स्किट करके ज़्यादा तेज़ आ रहे हैं, तो मेरा ये था कि पहला अंदर तेज़ मारूं, फिर उनका माइंडसेट ऑलरेडी तेज़ के लिए रहेगा, फिर इसलिए मैंने थोड़ा धीले पे वर्क कर दिया. फिर वो लोग अपने पे चले गए तो मेरे को विकेट मिल गया.
Well, ऐसे ही कंटिन्यू करें. आपकी परफॉर्मेंस देख के बहुत अच्छा लगा. यू आर अ फ्यूचर स्टार फॉर 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स एंड यूएई क्रिकेट. ऑल द बेस्ट नबील अजीज़. Well, that's a brilliant performance from Nabil Aziz. 4 for 15 and 7 districts cruise towards a victory against a very formidable side. It's a junior team. They've done really well to beat CSS. Till then, tomorrow we have few games coming up. Till then, it's goodbye. It's Asghar Khan signing off from ICC Academy. Okay, ji, good night.